rounds of boxing.
All the talking has been done. And there's the bell for round one. Both men step back for just a moment. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here. What a pleasure it is to be here in this environment. What a venue for this showdown.
It's so hot, it's so heated, there's a roof on here, you don't understand. When you're working, when the noise is there, the pressure's on, you're thirsty, you're sweating, and you're on the wrong side of a beating, this can be hellfire on earth.
So much hype surrounding this big matchup. Can't wait to see what goes down when the opening bell rings. Some nice exchanges from both men in this round.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
That's another scoring shot. Hit him with the left jab. A counter fighter relies a lot on their instincts and reaction time. You've got to get in there quick to punch your opponent before he gets his fist back to block.
If you're fighting a counter puncher, you've got to dummy a shot. Make them react from that, then react then. I know it's hard to think that way, but counter punchers, they're watching you every move, that every twitch.
You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. That bell could not have come soon enough for this guy.
Every second, every minute.
What do we expect to see here in round two? Safe to say that last round was a nightmare. Let's see if we can turn it around here.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him. Tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
When are we going to see a jab from these two? Neither fighter willing to sit down on these punches. They're arm punches. They're scoring, but they're not going to hurt anybody. Good counter-punching from both these athletes. You're not going to see a lot of finesse and skills from this guy. He wants to bury his forehead in your chest and pound away.
Oh, man, you've got swarm in your face. You've got to try and push him off, make him go into the rope. You've got to sometimes fight fire with fire. Hit him low on the blind side of the referee. Get him angry.
Some nice exchanges from both men in this round.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Beautiful counter punch. Oh, that punch. Nice counter. Good counter punching from both these fighters. Perfect punch. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Well, this is the time that the trainer needs to come in and say something special. This fighter needs to turn the table. There's the bell to start round three. That corner has got to find a way to get some momentum behind their fighter.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
Off their stools and ready to go. Let's hope this round is more competitive. Which one of these athletes is going to be the first to get rocked? Solid punch. Nice offensive display, landing that left counter. That left counter punch will score. Might want to back out of the pocket here. Look how slow these punches are. Some nice exchanges from both men in this round.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I gotta respect both of them more than happy.
Another scoring shot there. How nervous would you get when you know you're facing a big puncher like this guy that can seriously hurt you?
Sometimes when you get in there with someone that's so powerful, you gotta think him. You just gotta be smarter than him. You've gotta be like a little Fagin and pickpocket him.
Both men step back for just very close round with 10 seconds to go. No rest for the weary. And a round that seemed like eternity for them finally comes to a close.
Wow, it's like two different leagues.
Don't let him get back into the fight. Don't let him get that confidence. He's going to strike. Great work. I love that. I love that. That jab's slick. Take a care. And every time you see him, take a big, deep breath. Bang him down. Beautiful. That's it. Start sticking a few body shots in there a little bit. Just
Here we go to the fourth round. Safe to say that last round was a nightmare. Let's see if we can turn it around here.
Now he knows he's been hurt. He's gonna come out and put the pressure on. He's gonna throw the kitchen sink at you. You gotta be ready for that. Don't fight fire with fire. Hold him off. Be smart because he's gonna try and put you under pressure. He knows your legs have gone. He knows your head's not cleared. Be sharp.
Right punch. We both know who the bigger power puncher is. There's a significant power difference. How would you handle that?
Todd, we know one of these fights can...
These two were made for each other. Does he have what it takes to get out of trouble here? Didn't wait long to get back and get engaged. Some nice exchanges from both men in this round.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I gotta respect both of them more than happy.
Punch, counter punch. That's a scoring left hand. Oh, and they just got their bell rung. Good counter punch. He parries away that left hook. This round still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Good left counter that lands. At this point, you gotta believe he can't win on the scorecards. Gonna need a knockout.
Needs a knockout without...
There's the bell to start round 5. Let's see how they bounce back here in this round.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
When we talk about a fighter having power, don't just look at the head punches they throw. Look at the body shots. That can be the real difference.
It's the one who draws first blood, Todd. That's what you've got to look at. If you can hit and you know you're in there with a banger, you've got to be on it, but you've got to be confident.
Catch and shoot. Defense is not an option for these two. He missed with that jab. Some nice exchanges from both men in this round.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other because no one dare do anything out of turn.
Left counter scores. They both want a knockout, you can tell. The old adage is, no matter how much speed you've got, timing beats speed.
Having so much speed, what happens to your opponent is you get cut to ribbons, and that's where the referee has to jump in and stop the fight. And you know this is going to happen, so you rush your work. You think, I've got to get him inside close hands.
Very close. Close round with 10 seconds to go. That left counter was perfectly timed. The game plan does not seem to be working here. What's he have to do differently?
The bell, sometimes it can be the sweetest sound.
Don't get the jab. Don't get carried away.
And there's the bell to start round 6. Safe to say that last round was a nightmare. Let's see if we can turn it around here.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
Down or right. Both men step back for just a moment. This is not good strategy. Those punches are doing nothing. Correct me if I'm wrong, but when you're dealing with someone with so much speed, you've got to get your timing right.
You've got to ruffle their feathers, Todd. You cannot let them get comfortable, drag them, get them complaining to the referee, because once somebody with excellent foot speed and excellent power gets into the rhythm, the fight is over.
Some nice exchanges from both men in this round.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Either man really defending themselves. Neither one of these fighters want to see the judges' scorecards. Both men step back for just a moment. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Beautiful counter shot. He is down big time on the scores.
Wow, it's like two different leagues.
Ready to go now. Jump all over it. Look.
Round 7, here we go. Safe to say that last round was a nightmare. Let's see if we can turn it around here.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you, and that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
When you've got someone with the hand speed that this fighter possesses, how do you deal with it?
So you're getting in there with someone that's so fast, you're prepared to take a licking because you've got to get some before you get in close.
They exchange punches. These two were made for each other. Back and forth they go. Some nice exchanges from both men in this round.
skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
Stamina is so important for these two fighters because it allows them to use their skills throughout the match. It can all come down to who's in better shape.
What can they change? They can change their attitude. They can change their nervous system for a certain amount of punches per round. Because otherwise, if they deviate from the game plan, they're going to be shattered once again and the fight will be over.
No power in those punches. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Well, we know they've got the advantage so far, but how does this match get turned around? And they're back at it again here in round 8. Well, there's no doubt about who won that last round. Let's see what he has for us here in the next one. You can tell he's stronger, but he's not faster. Catch and shoot with the left counter. Good job. Perfect counter lands. This is certainly an aggressive fighter, but that doesn't always mean success. How many times have you seen a fighter chase a superior athlete around the ring and just get picked apart, even though they were the one pushing the tempo?
I've seen some aggressive fighters. They can terrorize the life out of you before they've even thrown a shot. The strength they have, the speed they have, and that knockout punch, they want to punch through you. They don't want to punch you. They want to punch straight through you. So you've got to be careful.
How do they use this fighter's aggression against them? Some nice exchanges from both men in this round. Swing and a miss. Both men step back for just a moment. Nice job landing that left counter punch. Great counter right hand there. Why this? It's all offense all the time.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Final 10 seconds here. This has not been his round for sure. He's been knocked down, but at least not knocked out yet.
Can make or break a fight.
And there's the bell for round 9. Let's see how he bounces back here after getting dropped in the last round.
What a knockdown. You know in the corner now, they're saying, when you get out there, jump on him. Do not give him chance to breathe. Bully him, throw him, push him down, punch him in the back. Keep letting the shots go because you know they're on shaky legs. They're a gnat's ear away from getting stopped.
This fighter has tested their opponent's power and apparently isn't impressed as they continue to walk through all these power shots.
Todd, you know what? Sometimes when I've got in the ring with fights like that and you punch them, you just want to run. You want that spaceship to come and lift you out of there because you think, what the hell am I going to do now?
In the early rounds of a fight, you'll see two boxers feel each other out, test each other's power, and I think this boxer has decided I can walk through anything that lands. Can they figure out the combination to this safe? Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. Coming back to life now, starting to land some punches. So his offense gets stifled there by a clinch. He threw the hook, didn't land. Missed him with that uppercut. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Well, we're entering desperation mode here. Gonna need a knockout.
You know what? I've been in fights.
It's round 10. Safe to say that last round was a nightmare. Let's see if we can turn it around here. Nice veteran move here to hold on to his opponent to slow down the momentum. In the early rounds of a fight, you'll see two boxers feel each other out, test each other's power, and I think this boxer has decided I can walk through anything that lands.
This is when you get in the ring feeling like you're King Kong because you know.
You'd like to see more jabs. Nice job by him to block that jab. That counter shot lands. Big shots from both these fighters. Got to be careful, though, and he misses with that jab. Endurance is becoming a factor. You can see this fighter having a hard time getting out of the way of the punches, and they're not throwing as many on their own.
Now you've got two fighters that are absolutely shattered. What gets you through? Willpower. Calm, because if you panic, you get desperate. If you get desperate, you make mistakes. If you make mistakes, you get knocked out.
You hear that old phrase, second. Are we about to see big shot, and down goes Hatton.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
That'll be a 10-8 round for sure with the knockdown.
You've been put down. You've got to think.
Here we go in the championship rounds, round 11. He got knocked down in the last round. Let's see what he can do here.
That knockdown we just saw was a heavy knockdown. I'd be very, very surprised if he'll come out fresh as a daisy. That's not going to happen. He's got to hustle now. He's got to bluff them.
Nice counter punch. Nice counter shot. The bravery being shown here is just incredible. A perfect counter shot. Both of these men showing exceptional chins, by the way. Lands with the right counter. One of the best attributes to have in boxing has nothing to do with boxing. It's how well you can take a punch to the face.
I've seen some fighters with a granite chin. You can hit them with a sledgehammer, they are not going to move. But then I've seen some mad punchers with a chin like a crisp. As soon as you touch them, they're gone. And this is the danger spot.
Better be careful, the referee may take a point if he keeps clinching. Both men step back for just a moment. Why are they throwing punches? They should be playing defense right now. He just gets out of the way of that right uppercut. Which one of these athletes is going to be the first to go? This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. After what we saw in that last round, it's pretty obvious who has the advantage here. And there's the bell to start round 12. Well, there's no doubt about who won that last round. Let's see what he has for us here in the next one. There's a counter shot. Nice job landing with that right-hand counter. When you've got someone with the hand speed that this fighter possesses, how do you deal with it?
When you have a fight that's got that great footwork and that great hand speed, it's so hard. It's an uphill battle.
Nice counter shot. Better be careful. The referee may take a point if he keeps clinching. They go with that left hand. And a counter left. They are not going to let this one go to the judges. Some nice exchanges from both men this round. Both men step back for just a moment.
It's hard. We see much more, much better. We've been spoiled. Am I being unfair? Am I being unfair saying it's a little boring? It's not boring. We've probably just been spoiled.
We hear that old phrase, second wind. You've got to find it somehow.
Now this is about desire. This is about character. This is about want.
Good counter punching. He just misses with that jab. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. We didn't know who was going to win, and in the end, no one did win. This fight ends in a draw.
No complaints there at all. The crowd agree. I agree. The ref knew exactly what he was doing. So, I look forward to fight number 2.